Hi there, Maggie here again with episode 17 of Thoughts from a Changing Mind. A few little things. Firstly, I've got a bit of a frog in the throat, so I apologise if I cough or whatever as we're going through. It's not a lot I can do about it, but hopefully it won't spoil your enjoyment too much. Secondly, it's a little bit dressed down today because I've just come from an EKG stress test. Hopefully it's just a product of me getting old, nothing to worry about, but hopefully I'll hear about the results of that in the next day or so, and I'm not expecting it to be any real problem, but fingers crossed. And prayers if you want to send prayers, please do. I'll take them all, so I'll let you know how it all worked out next time. The main reason I'm sort of again in a hotel room here is because tomorrow I'm flying out to New York, and I'm going to be meeting my daughter there, who's coming over from England, and she's going to be singing as part of a choir in Carnegie Hall, of all things. So, amazing opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so proud of her. It's the first time I've actually met her in person in over 10 years, or nearly 10 years. And although we talk all the time on the phone, it's the first time, as I say, we're meeting in person for that long. And it's the first time I'm meeting her in person in my new self. So the upcoming trip has me nervous and anxious for a lot of reasons, partly because I don't know how my daughter is going to react. I'm hoping it will be fine, but any reaction that she has is perfectly valid, perfectly acceptable, and I will fully understand it. I'm hoping it won't be awkward. I'm hoping it'll just be maybe a minor and quick adjustment, and then it'll be fine. But it still makes me a little nervous, and we shall see. But like I said, I have no real worries, because I know that overall our relationship will be fine. She's seen my videos on Facebook. She knows about everything that's going on. It's not going to be a surprise in that respect, but it's going to be new for both of us, so we'll just have to see how that works out. The main reason, though, I think I'm nervous and anxious about the trip is the actual travelling, which is quite strange for me, because in my past I've travelled a lot. I've been very lucky to go to different places and different countries, and a lot of those times I've travelled on my own, and it's all been part of a big adventure. And it's been no problems. I've enjoyed flying, for example. I'm an airplane nut, so flying was always one of the enjoyable parts of any trip. But since I've transformed, I've had that anxiety about traveling, because I've seen lots of people talk about horrendous experiences they've had traveling, whether it's going through security or with fellow passengers or with people where they've gone, cab drivers or people at restaurants or whatever. And it always makes you worry that somewhere along the line you're going to come across an experience like that yourself. Now, in the last year or so, I have travelled a couple of times. I've travelled once by air and once on a train journey, both down to Arizona to see my young lady down there. In fact, it was our anniversary yesterday, 1 year, and it's been an amazing year. She's just so wonderful. She means the world to me. I'm going out to see her again in April, so that'll be fun, just for a couple of weeks, but it'll be amazing. And both those trips were fine. Minor hiccups, but they were always dealt with compassionately and sensitively, and I never had any problems at all. So You would think that by now I'd think, oh well, fine, I'm back to normal, I can just travel as normal. But there's still that nervousness in the back of my mind, just worried that my new self will cause an issue. And it occurs to me that a lot of that can be overcome by confidence. Now, I'm not trying to belittle other people's experiences or say they didn't happen, or, you know, saying that it's not going to happen again, potentially. But I think that sometimes the nervousness that we have can create its own problems. So that either we look like a target or we look suspicious because we are nervous, and that causes us to attract greater attention, which frankly, when we're just wanting to be, you know, accepted as who we are, sometimes additional attention is the last thing we want. But sometimes, as I say, I think that a lot of times it can be overcome by confidence. And as I've mentioned before in one of my earlier videos, is confidence is one of those rare things which actually you can fake it until you make it. You can actually be like, you know, like a duck or a swan on a lake, be serene and graceful across the top, and underneath you're paddling like hell because you're nervous. And I think that sometimes if you just go into a situation with confidence, with a smile, with kindness, with understanding of the job that people in security, etc., have got to do, that you can normalize the experience a little. You can make you less obtrusive or less a target or less suspicious. You're just a confident human being. And I think that goes a long way, as I say, to not only putting you more at ease, but it also puts the other people at ease too. Because I think they respond to a confident personality. Someone who's less than confident can make them feel ill at ease, and can cause problems of their own. So, like I say, it's not always easy. It's not something that everybody can do. But if you can, just try and go into each situation with just that added confidence, even if it's a little fake, even if you've got to make yourself do it. I honestly think that it'll be worth the effort, and it might, in the long run, actually pay off, because when it works, that'll give you extra confidence, and then that confidence becomes more genuine, more real, and something that you can do more easily. And like I say, confidence and a smile goes a long way. So just a thought, and it doesn't apply just to travel, it can apply to any situation, but travel's something which, particularly for me, creates that extra anxiety. So maybe if that rings a bell with you too, then hopefully this will help. But anyway, for now, I'll leave it there. It's great to talk to you again. I hope you're enjoying this. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Comment if you like. I always love to hear any comments. Share it if you wish to someone else who you would benefit from this. The only reason, like I say, I do this is to try and help people like myself to think they're not alone, and any thoughts you have are perfectly valid and genuine, and just go with it and have confidence with it. So anyway, I'll leave it there for now. Big hugs from me, and I'll talk to you again soon, okay? Bye for now. Bye.